everybody. How is everyone today on this, well, in Kansas, it's beautiful sunny, birds are singing. I hope everyone's having a great morning. I've had my coffee, so I'm raring and ready to go. So I dug this mold out. This is my mold. I made this. Gosh, I made it probably 2 years ago, and it's a turtle mold, and I made it from this guy right here. I bought him at our local Hobby Lobby store, and so I wanted a turtle mold, so I made one myself, and this was probably one of my very first molds that I ever made. But anyway, we'll leave him over here to monitor the situation. So I thought I would dig this out today and we would try using him. So what I thought we would do is originally, when I got it out late last night, I thought about using one of my inserts and putting one of my inserts inside there. And then I thought, well, the shell, because if you look at it like this, I mean, how cool would that be? That would be so cute, like that. But will the shell around it distort it? I don't know. So I thought, well, shall we try it and see if it works? I mean, what do we have to lose, right? Plus, I need to redeem myself because in my other video, you guys didn't get to see the unveiling of me taking the insert out of the things because I was being so cautious when I was taking the insert out of those coasters because it had an underspill and I didn't want to ruin my inlay. So I apologize for that. I got lots of call outs on it and I am sorry. But that was the first time I had ever used these inserts ever in my career. So I was worried that I was going to damage my inlay and I didn't want to do that. So I apologize. So today I'm going to try to redeem myself. So that's my thought process, that I am going to use my inlay on this shell. I just thought it would be so cute, and just getting it just right there. I just don't know if these are going to distort the flower, but I just think it would be so cute. So that's what we're going to do today on this turtle. So and we're just going to leave the shell clear, all of it clear. We're going to color the flower, and that's it. And then we're just going to fill up to the edge, or maybe even up to this, with resin, clear resin, and we're just going to leave it like that. And then once that cures, just looking in there, maybe we can put an edge around this with something, whether it be some textile of some sort. I don't know. We'll figure that out, but we're definitely going to leave this clear and color the flower. So let me get everything ready, get my resin mixed up, we'll color the flower, and then we'll pour that in there, and then we'll place the flower. So let me get everything ready and I'll be right back. Okay, resin's mixed up. So the color I chose for this one, because it gives off that blue hue, is the saddle brown. So now keep in mind, you guys, that this inlay is going to have to go upside down. And so also a first. So we're going to be experimenting again. I think I got it. Trying to make sure I have everything in frame, because quite frankly I'm getting tired of getting yelled at for not having things in frame. Gloves. I mean, I do my best, you know, to try to get everything in frame. But sometimes if you're having to do something that's in, you know, with details, like for instance, when I was removing those inlays, it had overspill and or underspill, and I was trying to get that out, and trying to get down here and do that in front of you guys was near impossible because I couldn't see it. It was so thin that I couldn't see it. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and place this. I got to think about this for a minute. Nope, I think I'm going to put some resin in there first. I'm just going to fill her up to that. And I'm going to have to elevate his head, I believe. Because if I don't, it's going to run in to his head, and I don't want that in his head. All right. And when you've got a camera sitting right here in your face and you're trying to see something right here, it's hard to maneuver around a camera. So unless you guys have tried to video, you don't understand how you have to maneuver around a camera to be able to see things. And I'm not rich by any means, so would I like to have like the most awesome setup in the world? Yeah, I would, but unfortunately, I'm just a measly old YouTuber trying to bring you guys my techniques on camera. All right, I think that's going to be all I can add in there. Let me move the camera back. I need to look down for a second. And I don't want you guys to see my big old head. Yeah. I think that's as good as it's going to get. All right. Just spray some alcohol because there's some bubbles. Let me use my heat gun to get rid of those bubbles because I want it to be clear. Should have just ran it through my vacuum chamber. Now my camera's all wonky. And of course I can't see if there's any bubbles. And it's a running. Back there where it's not supposed to. I mean, I guess it ain't gonna hurt if a little bit runs, but try one more. Think that'll do it. Okay, now's the true test to find out, and I'm just going to lay this in there and then pick it back up because I have a feeling it's going to be covered. With bubbles. And I don't want that because we're placing it the other direction, remember. Oops. And I don't mind if it gets on my hands. Oh, there it is. So this is going to be a challenge to not get bubbles. Because technically you're supposed to put these inlays the other direction, but I want to try it this way. Get out of there. Milo is saying good morning. Okay, I think I got it. Now I'm going to try to put this back on here and see what we get. And we may or may not get a couple bubbles under there, but I think having the what can I use to get that off there? The resin. Because I don't want it to sink. So I got to be able to get that out of there. The heck? Okay. I gotta look to see if this is centered. Surprised it's not floating that direction because of the lifted of the head. I think if I just make it center with the head, I think it should be okay. Okay, I think I got it. All right, we will come back when that is ready to take out of there and put the next layer on there. Okay, cross your fingers. All right, guys, we'll be back. Hey everyone, welcome back. Let me shut my fan off 1 second. Forgot I had that on. It's kind of warm here today. It's like 70 degrees, and my room gets quite warm when it's that warm outside. All right, so this is ready to come out. I had to stop and make shirts because Miss Riley, my granddaughter, is traveling to Nebraska tomorrow. She's got a twirling competition, and so I had to put names on the back of shirts last minute, but it's done. Okay, now we are going to get this out of here, and basically we're just going to grab onto it here, hopefully, if I can, just like that. My hands are going to be in the way, and then we're just going to peel it very carefully. I had already cleaned off the overspill, and voila, perfect. And that's how you do that. So now you got to see what it looks like. And you know what? I must have grabbed the wrong color, because I thought the saddle brown had that bluish hue to it. I don't know. I give up. I can't figure it out. All right, so now we got to figure out what we're going to put around. I keep hitting you with my hat. I have a hat on. Oh, shoot. Put around this border here. Do we want to brush it with mica powder? Or do we want to put a textile in there? And I don't really have anything that would really match other than white rock. Just regular rock. Huh. Let me see. I don't really have anything that's going to match that color. And I have these two. I mean, this would match. Except I don't know. I would just have to mix it with resin and then just put it carefully around there and pray that it doesn't move, which we can do. And then we're going to fill it up to that edge of his shell, because I want his fins and his head to be colored. Or should we just do it in mica and not mess with the rocks? I don't know. Guys, yell, scream, tell me. This is where I get into trouble all the time, because then you guys tell me, well, I wish it was a clay, or I wish it was that, or I wish it was that. Oh, that's when I get in trouble. All right. Guess I'm going to have to make a decision on my own. I'm going to go ahead and go with the rock. Let me mix up some resin. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I ran it through my vacuum chamber because I don't want any bubbles. All right, guys, we're going to pour into this flour first. God, I keep bumping that with my hat. I don't know better. Did you guys notice? Let me bring you down. No bubbles. Yeehaw. So we're going to fill up our little flour here. Let me get a stick, because I just ran this through my vacuum chamber. I don't want any more bubbles. Or I don't want any bubbles. If I can maneuver this. So I'm going to have to pour it from up here. Alright, flour's full. I just want to make sure that that's got its clear resin in it, because I don't want no bubbles. Let me wipe my cup off. Do you guys ever wonder why I get myself into these projects like this? Well, because I love a challenge. That's my problem. Okay. Now, I got to figure out how I'm going to get these rocks in here without, hold on a second, if I need to go get a spoon maybe, or I have a spoon and I can spoon them in there. That might work. Just a second here, guys. Got some floaters in my resin. I'm trying to get it out. All right. Okay, I'm gonna have to move the camera up because I can't see. So you guys are gonna have to look at this from a distance. What is that? I don't know, but I hope that's not a hair. Oh, yes, it's the line. See, I keep bumping you. Let me take my hat off. All right. So, let's see how. Okay. Need to put a few more right there. It's like building boulders. Okay, I think I got it. Now, we're going to finish putting in some resin here. To continue filling this up. See where we are. I think that's gonna do it. I think that's perfect. It's filled right up to the edge. Although his head has clear in it, but not much I can do about that. All right, guys. We'll be back when this is ready for another layer. All right, we'll see you in a little while. Good morning, everybody. Are we ready to see what this turtle looks like? I know I am. gloves on here so I can not make any fingerprints. Here. I keep this on my molds because I'll leave this here. Okay. All right. Let's see here. It's been a while since I've used this, so I don't quite remember how to get him out. It's big, huge. Oh yeah, I was going to grab my other one that I made so you guys could see it too. Ugh. All right. And then you just come in here and wiggle his head out. Put this mold over here because it's heavy. That was a lot. Okay. So don't have much to clean up. Just a little bit. Look, no bubbles. Okay, are you ready? Ooh, I even got his tail. I did anticipate some bubbles right here because of the rocks, but that's not a big deal. I just got one right here. Other than that, we're pretty good. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. My flower moved that direction, but you can still see it in there. I didn't really anticipate being able to see much of it because I figured this would distort the view of it, but it didn't. You can still see it in there. I just wish that it wouldn't have shifted. Gosh darn it. Well, we know it works anyway. How cute. He's a cute little guy. This is pretty color too. I didn't expect it to be that light, but how cute. I do like the rock. The rock matches the flower, but it shifted. If it just would have been over just a little bit. Gosh darn it. Oh well. He is cute though. We'll color in his little eyes. What do you guys think? I thought maybe we could dress him up a little bit, maybe by decorating his shell. with maybe, gold. Let's see. Open up a pin here. I can't do anything with these gloves on. Maybe just put a gold outline around his shell, and then maybe the lines. Get my It's funny because that shift on that flower literally matches this. And then when I tinted the water, just slightly tinted it, it matches as well. I couldn't have planned that even if I wanted to. I was guessing the whole time. But he is a cutie. I do like him, even though my flower. Oh, goodness. I think if I were to do this again, I would probably not put as much resin in so that the flower would be closer to the end of the shell, or closer to the top of the shell. So, you know, just little, you know, less resin so it's not so far away. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're just going to outline his shell here. Just like that. And then we'll give him some eyeballs here. Let's see if I can find my pen. These got really tiny. There's his eyes. Okay. There you have it, guys. What do you think? I was going to outline this, but then it would take away from, I think, the flower. But he's pretty. Still wish my flower would have went over here. That's okay. Can you guys see that green shift on that flower? How it just matches everything? That's craziness. I'm gonna bring you guys in for a close-up on everything. It's pretty cool. Okay, guys, I hope I redeemed myself with this video, even though the insert moved a little bit, but oh, I had some extra resin left over from my second pour, so I made some spinners. Are you guys familiar with spinners? Let me show you how these work. Let me move Mr. Turtle all the way here. So that's what it looks like. Let me grab a gear. So basically what you do is after you pour, I use the Let's Resin holographic glitters. in the silver and the aqua blue. And so these are the ball bearing things, and you just press that right there in the center like that. And then this one goes like that. And then this. Wait, I got two of the same. Hold on. Grabbed the wrong one. And then there's this one, and it sits right smack dab in there, and you push them together. And then you have a spinner. So if you're a fidgety person, these are good for that. Yeah, isn't that cute? My grandkids love these because they're fidgety. Got some overspill there, but anyway. So that's what I made with the extra resin, is a spinner. All right, guys. So, next video, I'm going to make you guys some silicone inserts. I didn't get that put into this video, so I'm going to show you how I do that, or how I did it. It won't be a very long video because there really isn't that much to it. So, but I'm going to show you how to make those. Very simple. And then I guess I don't know. Well, anyway, that's what we're going to do for the next video, is I'm going to show you guys how to make those silicone inserts, these. So I went and got a couple molds, new molds, and then I also picked up another one like this. I thought those would be cute too. It's really shiny. So we'll give those a shot too. So that's what the other side looks like. Okay. All right, guys. Catch you on the silicone inlay video. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.